Last spring, I pulled my dahlia tubers out of storage and half of them looked like shriveled potatoes. I almost threw them away. Turns out, most of them were perfectly fine. I just didn't know what to look for. Today, I'm showing you exactly how to prep your dahlia tubers for spring planting so you don't waste a single one. Welcome back to the farm. Dahlia season is hands down my favorite time of the year. But it all starts right now. Weeks before they ever go into the ground, prepping your tubers properly is the difference between a plant that thrives and one that just rots in the soil. I'm going to walk you through my entire process, inspecting, dividing, pre-sprouting, and getting them ready for planting day. Even if you've never grown dahlias before, you'll be ready after this. Step one is pull your tubers out of storage and inspect every single one. If you stored them in wood shavings like this, or vermiculite, or plastic wrap, over winter, now is the time to unwrap them and see what survived. Here's what you're looking for. A healthy tuber is firm. It should feel solid like a potato. Give it a gentle squeeze. If it's mushy or squishy, that's rot and it needs to go. If it's completely shriveled and light as a feather and dried out, it probably won't grow. But here's the thing that tripped me up. Some tubers look rough on the outside, but are perfectly viable. If it's a little wrinkled, but it's firm, it's fine. Don't throw it away. I tossed tubers out my first year that would have grown into beautiful flowers because I didn't know the difference. The critical thing to look for is the eye. Every tuber needs at least one eye. That's the growth point where the new stem will emerge. It's usually found right where the tuber connects to the old stem at the crown. No eye, no plant. It doesn't matter how healthy the tuber looks. I'll show you how to find the eye a little later on. Step two is dividing. If you saved clumps from last year, you've probably got multiple tubers attached together. You can plant the whole clump, but dividing gives you more plants and produces better blooms. You want each division to have one tuber with at least one eye. Use a clean, sharp knife or pruners. I wipe mine with rubbing alcohol between cuts to prevent spreading any disease. Cut where the tuber meets the crown, making sure each piece keeps an eye attached. All right, so we have tuber, there's an eye, and another eye. Eye there, and an eye there. Step three, and this is honestly the step that changes everything for me, pre-sprouting. You do not have to do this, but I'm telling you, it's a game changer. Pre-sprouting just means waking up your tubers indoors before they go into the ground. Here's why I do it. First, it confirms which tubers are actually alive. If an eye starts to grow, you know the tuber is good. If nothing happens after 2 to 3 weeks, it's probably not viable and you haven't wasted garden space on it. Second, it gives you a head start. Pre-sprouting dahlias can bloom 2 to 3 weeks earlier than tubers planted in the cold. Here's my method. I lay tubers in a shallow tray. A standard nursery flat works great. Cover them loosely with damp potting mix, just barely cover the crown. Put them somewhere warm, 60 to 70 degrees, with indirect light, not direct sun. Mist them lightly every few days just to keep the mix damp but not soggy. Within 1 to 2 weeks, you'll see a little pink or green shoot emerge from the eye. Once those shoots are about 2 inches tall, they're ready to go get potted up or go in the ground. Quick reminder, if you're getting value from this, subscribe and hit the notification bell. We produce a video every week that will help you in your garden. Once your tubers have sprouted, you have a choice. If your last frost date is still weeks away, pot them up in an individual container. I will use a 1-gallon pot with regular potting mix. Plant the tuber with the sprout pointing up, bury it about 3 to 4 inches deep, water it in well, and put it somewhere with a good light. A grow light works the best. This is also when you can insert a stake. That's a tip a lot of people miss. Dahlias get tall and heavy, and if you wait until they're in the garden to stake them, you risk damaging the tuber by driving it through it. Step 5, getting ready for planting day. Before your dahlias go into the garden, there are a few things you need to set up. First, pick your spot. Dahlias want full sun, 6 to 8 hours minimum. Morning sun is better than hot afternoon sun if you're in a warm climate. Amend your soil with compost. Dahlias are heavy feeders, but there's a common mistake. Don't add a high nitrogen fertilizer at planting. Too much nitrogen gives you huge bushy plants with tiny flowers. Use a balanced fertilizer, one that is higher in phosphorus and potassium. I use a slow release organic blend and it works great. Spacing, give them room. I plant 18 inches apart for cut flowers and 24 inches for the dinner plate varieties. They get big, way bigger than you think. And the most important thing, do not plant until your soil temperature is constantly at least 60 degrees. And all danger of frost is past. Dahlias are tropical plants. Cold, wet soil will rot your tubers faster than anything else. That's the whole process. Inspect, divide, pre-sprout, pot up, and prep for planting day. Put this to work, and I promise you in August, you will have a garden full of dahlias, and you'll be glad you did it. If you haven't started your flower seeds yet, check out my video on the 5 biggest seed starting mistakes. I'll link it right here so you don't make the same mistakes I did. Drop a comment and tell me how many dahlia varieties you're growing this year. I want to hear from you. I do answer every question asked. Until next time, live life in full bloom.